Alright, so this is my review of The Hunger Games. The first time I watched it, I was not that impressed with it. But I knew there was a little bit more to it that I didn't pick up on. So I watched it a couple more times, and I really do like it now. I think this movie really is an attack on popular opinion. Also, I think it very strongly advocates deception and lies. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Living according to your own morals as opposed to public opinion. I think that when Rue dies, it sort of shows that popular opinion can only be controlled so much. Here's this little girl that never tried to hurt anyone at any point in the movie, and when she dies, people riot. They know that it's not right. One of the things that you see a lot in this movie is an attack on politeness, because if you're just being polite for the sake of being polite, it's meaningless. They always say, may the odds be ever in your favor, but they never say it to one person at a time. And if you said that to one competitor, that would be a very nice, genuine thing to say, but once you say it to a group of people that are competing directly against each other, words lose all meaning. I think the character Cinna, he's a perfect example of someone being genuine as opposed to polite. The first thing he says is, I'm sorry that this happened to you, and Katniss says, most people congratulate me, which is the polite thing to do, and he says, I don't see a reason to do that. You know, he's more genuine. He cares more about being genuine than being polite. He also breaks the mold of a designer, because he doesn't try to design something that reflects District 12. He says, I think it will be kind of cooler if we did this fire thing. Woody Harrelson's character is a great example of another person that's being rebellious, because he's supposed to be mentoring these kids, and anytime they ask him a direct question, he sort of dicks them around and doesn't give them a straight answer. He'd rather get drunk and enjoy himself than do what he's supposed to be doing. He does actually become very helpful, but on his own terms. He is worried about showing his strengths, because Woody Harrelson's character says not to show them, but in that particular moment, it's the right thing to do. While everyone's trying to misrepresent themselves in order to gain favor with other people, once he's in front of this audience, he actually reveals his feelings. He's more honest while he's in the game than he ever was in his real life. I think that the main theme of this movie is to not do as you're told, but to do what you feel is right at the time. What's the most rebellious thing you could possibly do when you're told to kill each other for someone's entertainment? How can you show these people that their prize doesn't mean anything to you? It's not as important as being true to yourself. Peeta even says, I wish that I could show them that they don't own me, that I am myself somehow. One thing that I didn't really think needed to be in the movie was the Mockingjays. I just thought that it was sort of silly to say, we'll signal to each other that we're still alive with these birds, and then right away the character is killed and it's sort of rendered useless. It really is just a waste of time in the context of this movie. Now, maybe the book had more to it. I just thought it didn't make sense that they didn't do anything more with this Mockingjay thing. So overall, I would say check this movie out. Please subscribe to my channel if you think my reviews are helpful. Also hit like so that more people will get to see them. Leave a comment if you disagree about something. I'm always open to criticism. Also, I want to say thank you to Philip Defranco for featuring me in the reviews. I really do appreciate it. Sorry about the mess back here. I've got some laundry on my bed.